Okay, this is another video about a microcontroller. This is the STM32, the great board that outperforms an Arduino Nano in almost every sense, except in one thing, that it doesn't integrate an USB serial to USB controller in the board. So the first time you use it, you will need an external serial to USB controller to plug it to your PC and to program it. Or rather, you will also want to burn a bootloader, so in the following times you use, you don't need this serial to USB converter, which will be more handy. But anyway, the first time you will need this. This is a serial to USB converter. In particular, is the, let me check the data, this is the PL2303. I don't advise you to use this because it needs some workaround with the drivers and Windows. So if you can get the same serial to USB converter that the Arduino Nano integrates, which is the CH340, I think, that works perfectly. It is a bit more expensive, but anyway, it's around €1 or 1 point something US dollar. So how to wire this to the blue pill? The green, let me focus a bit closer. The cables are black and red are the power, so black is the ground, red is the power in 3.3 volts. Make sure that you, sorry, this is not 3.3, this is 5 volts because it comes from the USB, but the logic levels are 3.3. So you need to make sure these two are 3.3 because there are also versions at 5 volts. The Arduino will tolerate the 5 volts, but not the blue pill. So we take the green one, which is the transceiver, and the white one is the receiver. So we need to connect the TX, which is the green, to the RX of the blue pill, which is the A11. The A11 is here. Okay? And then the white, which is the RX in the serial to USB converter, to the TX in the blue pill, which is the A12. So now we have the two TX-RX cables connected. Now we need to power the board. So we can do this in two ways. One, we use these cables. So be careful, connect the black one to the ground and the red one to the 5 volts. Don't connect to the 3.3, connect to the 5 volts. In the board there is a level converter behind. It's this thing here, which converts from 5 to 3.3 because this board is a 3.3 volt board. So, sorry, 5. So this is one way of doing it. Now you just plug this to your computer and your board will light on. Or you can take this out and plug the board using a micro USB to your computer. In that case, the micro USB will just power the board with 5 volts, and then the level converter inside the board will reduce to 3.3, and you will transmit data with these two. This is more safe because you don't have the risk of plugging this to the 3.3 which damage your board. So anyway, you can either use these two cables if you are sure what is the voltage of this red, or you can use a micro USB here. And then you just use the procedure of installing drivers and start the boot loading burning process, changing this pin into the boot 0 to position 1. And once it's done, you can already use your blue pill using the micro USB rather than this serial interface. Okay, I hope this video was useful. See you in the next video. Bye.